breaking news or the break of the news. So I was kind of thinking, you know what? I need to get back to 3 episodes because I end up scrapping a lot of episodes or a lot of stories that I just end up not covering. Like I said, it's breaking news. Yeah, and so I heard that the SAPS might be involved, arrests might be involved, courts might be involved. As a matter of fact, courts might have happened according to this. But this story, it's also just dodge, it's up and down, it's all over the place. And so you might be wondering, what are we talking about and who are we talking about? We are talking about one of Prophet Shepherd Bushiri's spiritual son, Pastor Walter Mashale. I think that's how you say his name. The man then has appeared on programs on television, been exposed to being a very too much type of a person. It's this man right here, this man that you see right here. And so he was known to be very aggressive. At one point, there was guns found. He was arrested. It looked like it was not going to go anywhere. But he looked like he kind of like is in this position where, you know, when you just like the same thing that I said on Rosemary's episode. It's the very same thing I'd say here, you know. Be very careful what kind of power you introduce to, whether it be people who are in authority or whatnot. It can go straight to your head and it can cause you to start doing things that get you in trouble. And I think this is what this man has gotten himself into, in an environment where he's just comfortable doing things that are like, why is he doing that? And so if you don't know the history, let me give you a bit of history before we talk about the recent supposed arrest. I say supposed because you just don't know. Are they arrested? Are they in court? Or are they free and roaming? You just never know. So if you go back down here, okay, please, can I do the intro? Strict Reality Show, the daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time of year, be sure check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna check you out over there. And so, in 2022, the Daily Sun once reported this particular story: why Pastor will do time behind bars. This was in 2022, so it's a minute ago. Okay, this is a minute ago. Now, you go down further with this article. It talks about a pastor usually preach that people shouldn't steal, but this time a man of the cloth was found on the wrong side of the law. Founder of his presence ministry church, Pastor Mashile, also known as the son of Major One, was sentenced to 5 years in prison for theft of firearms. That's what the article was saying. You get close to Charlie's, you get used to Charlie business. You get used to Charlie stuff. And so they said that was the case. The 46-year-old was sentenced by the Sinwaba Rwana Regional Court in Limpopo on Friday, July. That was back then in 2022, right? Now, they did mention 2019, what, 2 firearms found, and the whole nine jazz. But then when you scroll down to like here, they say that this should serve as a to tell other pastors that no one is above the law. Pastors are supposed to provide spiritual guidance to the society and to you understand, not to become the whole nine jazz. That's what they mentioned there. So I didn't understand. So where did that case go? Where did that case end up? Because right now we are having to talk about something else. And also that same article, you can actually find it under IOL, or that particular subject. Going back to 2022 right there, it speaks about the sentencing, jail sentencing, and the whole nine jazz, and all these things that happened and whatnot. So you'll think, maybe that's pretty much it. Maybe that's where it ends. Nope. Yesterday there was an article that popped up from the Limpopo Chronicles. A pastor and his congregants appear in court. So when I saw this, I was like, is this a separate thing or is it a new thing? Because if it's a separate thing, there's a pattern here. Now, I want to remind you, there was a special assignment episode that was done on this pastor. Okay? Yeah, there was a special assignments episode that was done on this pastor. Let me see if I can pick it up, or if I can find it without looking too much. Special assignment, special assignment. Let me see if I can find that episode. Can I? I don't remember the thumbnail. That's going to be my problem. And so I'm scrolling, but I don't see anything that looks close to that episode. There was an episode that was made about him a few years back. But anyways, I remember seeing that documentary and whatnot. I don't know if it was a special assignment or was it a different show. So this article pops up yesterday. It says a pastor of his Presence Gospel Ministry. Hey, this name, we just have to change it because it's been involved in all kinds of things. And now this time it reports 47-year-old and his 7 congregants. You see, if you follow Charlie, so not only does following dodgy spiritual fathers lead you otherwise, but if you attend under dodgy pastors, you also find yourself now here. Now it says, and his 7 congregants. So this sounds like a separate thing now, because now 7 congregants, church members from this particular village, Limpopo, are set to appear in this court, the same court, facing multiple charges, including public violence, robberies, kidnapping, assault, attempted and malicious injury to property and pointing of a firearm. Now, in this particular episode, they don't go back into it too much, but I'll come back to this article from the Chronicles. If you go, there was another article that was posted by Perfect Radio right here, and in Perfect Radio, they do list out these people. This is serious. They are 27-year-old, 27, 36, 32, 41, people of all ages involved in this entire thing. So they cannot name out people here according to this particular. Now, how do we know this is not old? First, it says yesterday, okay? Then you see the date. And if you scroll down, it then goes to say that this matter will be in court on the 24th of January. This was today. To provide the accused person his high court date and so forth. And I'm guessing that's thinking. So now that's what I'm trying to understand. Is this the same issue? And even if you wonder, like if you just have it in your mind, what is it that they did? Give it a second. It never ceases to amaze me. According to the information obtained from the court report, it is alleged that on the 16th of April 2017 at this particular village, Tararamtata, it says the accused, Walter, and his fellow congregants have attacked community members who were drinking at a nearby tavern. So there's a tavern, they had their church, and I like that they were making noise. So they went to them and said that you guys are making noise, we want to have a church service. While the church service is in session, accused further kidnapped the complainant to the church and robbed them of their belongings. That's what the article says. Not what Ricky said, but the article says. So the article, Basalani, how do you go from being Holy Spirit and then you go kidnapping people? Oh my goodness. So they appear in court. Now, I don't know if there's anybody else that has ever actually done any particular update I did look online. I didn't see anything at the moment from the time when I'm reporting this one. So if I do see anything, or if you do see anything, do send it to me on the WhatsApp of the ministry, and I will check it out over there. Strict Reality Show, we do daily Christian commentary videos. It benefits to be in the right church. It benefits to be in a true biblical church. Once you go outside of those parameters, you are exposing yourself to all kinds of things. Imagine you are in church and the pastor says, "Hey, Bafanas, let's go out." You go out, you are there busy with tall shoulders. You're going to be busy assaulting people, kidnapping people. You were in church and it's important we listen to what true doctrine sounds like, because true doctrine, when you are following true doctrine, you'll never be involved in something like that. You'll have no business. The moment the pastor says, "Let's go out, we are going to do," you say, which one? Now you went there. Holy Spirit didn't even nothing. You are that dead in spirit that you even partook in all this activity. It will cost you being in a false church.